Sean Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center for our next episode of Golf Lifeguards. And today we're learning how to perfect the backswing turn, because the first couple of feet in the backswing really sets everything up. And a lot of you don't really have the understanding of how the hips turn as it relates to the golf swing. But here's the good news. You do this extremely well in all other kinds of things in life. So let's say some of you have done a little bit of martial arts, okay? So let's say I want to snap a punch through this locker here. So right away, my brain has to load up that rear leg, and it's going to use that rear leg to move my body out of the way, so I have access to delivering a punch into that locker, okay? So let's say I wanted to push the locker against the wall from this position. So I'm facing away from it, very close to it, put my hands up, and then turn my body toward the locker and feel like I'm going to push it toward the wall. So notice how right away this trailing leg, I'm showing it to you as a left-handed golfer today because of the light. So my trailing leg needs to receive a little weight. It uses the pressure from the ground to remove me out of the way, so now I can face that locker and push it against the wall. If I was lifting a garage door, you'll see one of my favorite videos that Julia really helped us out with, because she was struggling with her turn, and I'm looking behind, and I got my 3 garage doors here, and we said, okay, stand up next to the garage door, turn your body, and then lift the door. So what happens when you get your golf posture, right? So we're bending from the hips. We've got the pressure from the glutes and the quads into the arches of the feet. And we're getting ready to heave a sandbag. And I got that coming up next. So from this posture, get up really close to that garage door, hands up, turn your body, and see how you can lift the door. So you notice how you're going to have to use both hips, knees, and feet to lift that door. And then by the same token, I want to feel like I can pull that door closed as well. So I'm using both sides of my body. So with a golf club, it's going to, when I get into my position here, immediately, because the crash is imminent from the inside of the arm right up against my rib cage. So as soon as I start to turn, see how my lower body has to immediately remove my rib cage and pelvis out of the way so that my arms can swing freely into the backswing. So notice now my right arm can swing immediately freely into the backswing. So from this angle here, immediate turn. See that? Now from there, left arm folds, arms come up the rib cage. So notice how my arms are free to swing up the rib cage. Then they can come back down, cut the grass, and go back up on the other side. So from there, see that? So if I don't turn my body right out of the gate, my arms are going to crash into my body. So right away my arms move, and then when my body starts to turn, see what happens? My arms are now being pulled way behind my body, and now I'm off balance. So again, I don't want to go arms only and then turn the body, because then I've compromised my balance, and I've also jam my arms up against my body. My arms can no longer swing freely. So now let's have a look at, with my new sandbag, how we can even improve on that right now. So here's a really cool product. It's called a Super Sandbag from Skills. You'll see this in the golf business. And so you have these 4 sandbags that you can put into this mother bag, and you can get up to 40 pounds of sand, which is really great, because I keep talking about how if you were going to heave a 40-pound sandbag, and what's really cool is you got the different handles, so I can use it like a kettlebell, or I can use it like a battering ram. Just perfect. So we're going to have a lot of fun with our students doing it with this bag from now on. So now, if I wanted to heave the bag in that direction, Now, first and foremost, you'll notice how I need to be in a really solid posture to support this. And if I was going to heave it towards you, notice how my hips right out of the gate have to really turn out of the way. So, right away, my arms need the freedom to swing the bag. So notice how I got leverage and brace and leverage and brace. So it's a fantastic exercise. Something that's really heavy like that, your self-preservation instincts go into overdrive. So you want to simulate that right away in your takeaway. So here's the right-handed version. So notice right away, see? I'm simulating the impact bag, or not, pardon me, not the impact bag, but the sandbag. Right away out of the box. Now my left arm is free to come up. So notice how my whole backside's facing the target. So right out of the gate, I got my turn. Then the trailing arm folds and hinges. And then I'm ready to throw that club to the target. So we gather immediately gather. And then now I'm in a great position to throw the club out to the target. So we have the analogies. Now we use a sandbag and the garage door opening as analogies to get your backswing into gear, right? So immediate removal, then trailing arm folds and hinges. Now I'm locked and loaded. So now the analogy for the downswing is go throw the club at the target. Throw the club at the target. Or go cut through the dandelion stem. Cut through the dandelion stem. So the body engages, and then I'm in a great position to go sling the sole of the club through that dandelion stem. Okay? So get that backswing settled. You can do this at home. Turn your body to lift the door, or turn the body to push against the wall, or snap a punch. You notice as I'm getting ready to snap a punch, see how my legs are organizing themselves to do that properly. And you notice how the legs are rotating beautifully. See how my knees are rotating. So there's no protrusion going on. There's no out of balance condition. So if I'm snapping a punch this way, notice how this lead knee is moving like this. It's not moving this way and compromising my balance. Okay? Enjoy that. And Edouard, Montaz, your turn, my friend. Enjoy Edouard's next excerpt on YouTube. All the best.